Check out what this US professor said about banditry in Nigeria that made people to react. You know, if you remember this professor very well, he's the one that's always speaking into issues and of concerns, especially what is going on in the Nigeria economy and society, and will always lend his voice. He's one person who has been following Nigerian government, their activities very closely. And the issue of banditry and all that is going on is not a news to him because he's paying close attention. These are some of the people who are checking out the algorithm on how things are being things are being said online with regards to what is going on, because the mainstream media, if you notice, in Nigeria, our matter are not really kind of like really reported internationally to an extent, so much so that outside the shores of this country, where things happen in even smaller nations, they will say, oh, there is agitation in ABCDZ, 2 people were killed, the government are on it. In Nigeria, 2 people were killed. So they don't report our news internationally. And one of our wonderful, highly esteemed subscribers said, well, it's because of our medias, they are not registered internationally to report our news. And there is a reason for that. Nigerian government is trying to secure the space so nobody knows what is going on. They are trying to really hide very well. Anyway, my people, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you so much. Check out what this US professor said about banditry in Nigeria that made people to react. United States of America professor Stephen Hawking has reacted over the issue of banditry and ransom taking that has lingered for long, especially in the northern region of the country, Nigeria. The professor, who was condemning the recent adoption of some students and staffs of the Government Science College, Kangara, Niger State, by armed bandits, said such cases will continue to reign as long as ransoms are being paid. Nigerian government is treading a dangerous path by always giving them the bait whenever they trade out. It will go larger, bigger, and you'll be surprised how much it will grow. We are very correct. Professor, Oga Professor, you no lie at all. You're very, very correct. What you said is spot on point, and you just hit the nail on the head. Nigerian government, I want to concur with you, is actually aiding, supporting, and enhancing this. There are ways to go about this. There are ways. Did you even hear what? I just don't want to put it out there because we know that you're taking algorithm and you're hearing what is going on. And this news travel all over the nations of the world anyway, all over the globe. Do you know that this very Niger State incident, the boys are here to be freed, yes? And guess what? When the bandits sent a note of caution to the government telling her that what you guys are planning, we are aware. In the midst of you, we have our informant. For your notice, what happened was not just us sequestrated. There are people among you who gave us the business. Their words exactly. They released this to the Punch and some other big newspaper home outlets to let them know that they are aware that the government have stationed vehicles, security of personnel, blah, blah, blah. You see, whatever you are doing, don't think that we are blind. We are not blind to your plans, that you will come on earth suddenly. It's going to be very difficult. You say, why? He said, because they've planted people around you. He said, there are people around you. They gave us this job. They told us the logistics, the architectural design, what will be happening at what point, So don't think that we are oblivious to what is happening. Let's understand it. He stressed that due to the current security situation in the country, many state governors are left with no option than to continue negotiating with the bandits. As Hashtag bandits takes more hostage for ransom in Nigeria, governments are forced to negotiate with them. He said on his verified Twitter handle on Thursday, he said the Nigerian security system appears to be getting weakened since no strategy is applied in rescuing victims. Just like inflation, the Nigerian security apparatus is rapidly becoming worsened under the present President Muhammadu Buhari. Currently measures inflation at 35.20% yearly, he said. He said Nigerian government have not applied, they've not, he said under President, I read this again, you need to hear this. He said as banditry take more hostage for ransom in Nigeria, government forces are forced to negotiate just like the inflation. The Nigerian security architecture is rapidly getting worsened under President Muhammadu Buhari today. Currently, the inflation rate in Nigeria is 20% slash VR. Nigerians have been reacting over this comment about the ransom being given to bandits. According to Udu, the security forces are not doing enough to end banditry and kidnapping in the country. He said it's more worrying that the same energy used against the NSAS protesters is not being used against banditry. The same energy used to go to the eastern part of the country is not being used against these bandits because Nigerian government, if you don't know, are involved. None of these things thrive and succeed if there are no persons or people in government who are enhancing, supporting, and encouraging this to go on. None of it will thrive. I can assure you 300%. I will assure you again and again that these things cannot happen except and only if there are people who are taking pleasure, taking delight, enjoying it, facilitating it, or have a stake in it. There is a reason they are doing this. There is a reason they are allowing it to happen. And they pay no attention, no cognizance to what is going on, and cannot be bothered, and will rather afflict the people, all for their selfish gain. There are persons who believe, you'll be shocked to believe that religion comes into play in terms of what is also currently going on in the country. Yes, religion also comes into play in terms of what is going on currently, now as we speak. Part of it is the religion, the religious attitude, ambience, and all that. People will tell you that, oh, A, B, C, D, Z, we cannot, why should we allow this? This person, blah, 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 blah. No, 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 we can't. You see, this is what is happening. This is what is happening in this country. And that's why Nigerians, once upon a time, every one of us must lend our voices. We cannot all keep quiet and allow this evil to continue to happen. No way. For if we do, we are not giving ourselves opportunity to be what a people, a voice, to reign and to have influence. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.